Ahoy hoy. It's me, the boy. We're playing more Metal Gear today because it's the Metal Gear Marathon. We'll finish these games one of these days, guys, but it is not today. Hello, Rocks. Hello, D. Everyone good? You got D doing some just chatting. Hello, Dare. Perfect song after I climb a set of stairs, right? Everyone good? You got Rocks playing some Diablo 2 Resurrected, and good? You got Dare playing some Grounded. Hello, Cheems. How are you doing? Everyone good? You got Cheems playing some Resident Evil Village. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, Bucko. It's Raider. It's Cheems. Hello, Cheems. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? Oh, damn. Cheems throwing it back here. I can see it. Hydrate. Oh, hydrate. Hello, Miku. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. The handsome, the greatest, the goodest boy Raider. Let's not get crazy now. I'm not handsome, nor am I the greatest, nor am I the goodest. All of these are lies and deceptions. Get the screen up. Okay, we're Gucci. But how is everyone today? I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are enjoying Family Day. Rox is the cutest. I mean, you're right, you're right. But that other statement, not true, though. That's not true. Rox is the cutest. So we got torture scene right here, so enjoy. Stream Elements is the cutest. Fair. Have to keep your skin nice and supple. Can't skin a dry ass man. Oh? You're right, though. Titties, there are titties. Also, hello, Kettle. My rack is bigger and firmer. Damn.
You ready to talk?
Hello, Corix. How are you doing? I can't say firmer, but yeah?
Anything? Still living up to her name. How about you drop the act?
Yeah, everyone go check out Kettle playing some Ori in the Blind Forest, and go check out Corks with playing Attack on Titan. Jeez.
Put it back. All I want.
I know how to talk.
That won't trigger anything. Tell me. Tell me! Your lungs have been barbecued. There's traces of rubbing alcohol in your alveoli. This was found adhered to your lungs, intact. A petal. White Star of Bethlehem.
Do I want to go grab a hot chalky? Yes.
Skullface sent you to Cyprus to kill Snake. You were burned inside and out.
My sleep is so irregular that I can never keep my watching stream straighter. No.
But, all things considered, you look pretty damn healthy to me. We have Skullface to thank for that, right?
I was the only one capable of applying them to parasite therapy. Until he stole them from me.
Why are you here? Did Skullface send you? Or did you have your own score to settle with the boss?
Oh, answer that, Kettle. Yes. Fair. Titans or Babylicious Samus? Ooh, I would say Samus personally, but that's just me.
Refreshing? Salt water.
No! She'll die.
His life isn't yours to take. Enough. That's enough.
she wanted to kill the boss, he'd already be dead. Same goes for us. She's had plenty of chances. She can talk. She's not here to kill anyone. You're wasting your time. It doesn't matter why she's here. She works for you now. She's in love with the legend.
What makes you so sure?
I was the same way once.
Damn.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy? Or you? Go on all day.
Boss,
Let her go. She won't speak, so she can't spread the infection.
Yeah, agree. Ooh, woo. Thank you for the 10 biddies.
Nabagetin Tish? Mish Nagetin Ti.
Oh.
Idiki Blak Anat E.
Thank you for the posture check.
Oh. Ako kode jistes ni.
Dne Bizad.
Belagana gesnita. Katobe yasteta. Asetota. Dodo ni shita. Dodo ni shita.
Wyatt's examination report. Make me lift weights. Okay. Oh my goodness. Boof Raider. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Ugh. Thank you for keeping me strong. I appreciate it. So yeah, in case it wasn't obvious from the cutscene, Quiet does have the 3rd English strain of the vocal cord parasites in her lungs. So yeah. So if she ever speaks English, the parasites will activate. Boof Raider, that's me. I'm Boof. All right, let's take a quick shower before we head out, and then, yeah, we'll do some more mission. That's not how you take showers. This is how we shower, yeah?
boss, welcome back. Roger.
Oh, thank you for licking me. Or licking Snake, I suppose you should say.
This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Oh my goodness, Dee Dee.
Good dog.
This is B-Squad. On station at
That's him. Look at him. Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory, basically. Great show. Yeah, that it is. That it is. But no, the dog is named Dee Dee because diamond dogs. Dee Dee was misunderstood. I don't know about that. Also, there's Eli just chilling on the top platform, by the way. I got my daily bonus, guys! I don't know how my rank is going up if I haven't been doing any of the online missions. I guess this game is dead.
Please specify a project.
Hello, Buddha. How are you doing, dude? The Hand of Jehudi. Dee Dee was my first nickname in life, and people always compared me to her back then. No. Dee, you're much more innocent than Dee Dee. I think Cheese could pull off a Dee Dee cosplay or even acting. Yeah? Hey, James, when's it gonna happen? Eliminate the wandering puppets. We can do that. Oh my god. I was gonna do all of these off stream, and then we had that cutscene happen, so I couldn't do them. So I guess we'll just go do that.
To Afghanistan.
I'm fully kitted out, so I think we're Gucci. There is one thing I'm gonna change, because I want to show you guys the Hand of Jehudi. You should get people to play a game called Yap Yap. This is true. I have seen many a Yap Yap. After Emma Frost, hell yeah. Shout out to that. I do think you can pull off a really good Emma Frost, James. Too kind, Raider. I think my Emma will be mid as hell, but I just want to do it. Nonsense. No such thing as mid. I don't know anything about the Dot Hack games, but we got a new one being worked on that was announced today. I did see that. People are freaking out about it. I kind of wasn't hoping for that. I was hoping for something else, but that's okay. You should play teams. I will happily open a lobby for you. Hell yeah. Alright, target acquired. This is the Wandering Puppet mission, right? So the way that the Wandering Puppet missions work is that you go and you fight the Skull unit, but this time you have to actually finish them. Up until this point, I don't think you have needed to kill them except for that one mission. So yeah, that's kind of the objective in these. But thankfully, the sniper rifle we have right now just shreds through them, so we're Gucci. You're the first I'm calling for some Yap Yap, hell yeah. I was hoping for Naruto Storm 5 or JJK Arena Fighter, because, well, CC2 is goated at Arena Fighters. That they are, that they are. I forgot I was also playing those games. True, now you have another one to play. Now I forget if it's the actual Skull unit or if it's just, yeah, it's just regular soldiers. So these guys aren't no thing.
That's the target. Analysis complete.
Oh, you're a boaster though, so You get sent to the gulag, buddy.
Detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Is there a vehicle here? There is a vehicle. Well, it looks like they're just driving by. But that means making choices. How many people can play Yap Yap? I think I've seen a max of 4. But I don't know anything about it, honestly. I've just seen what you guys did.
Detected.
Enough for Rox to join? True.
Analysis
coming too.
complete.
Roger that.
Total of 6 players. Oh, damn.
Analysis complete.
Oh my goodness, is that Chips? I was about to say Cheems. Cheems is already here. Chips, you're supposed to be streaming. 6, hot dog. Yeah, everyone good. You got Chips playing some Celeste. Chips, resident Celeste expert.
You gonna extract him?
Jinx. The double shout out. Damn, that was a beautiful shot though.
Analysis complete.
You're pretty good. So you're coming along. Corks needs to buy Cheem some soda. You guys can buy me soda instead if you want. Gladly I would. Hell yeah. Also, I should show off the hand of Jehudi.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh wait, does it not work on them? Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know that. All right, we'll use it on another innocent victim later.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Welcome to the team, bud. What's Raider's soda of choice? I personally like Big Red. That's a southern drink if you guys ain't familiar with it. And if I can't have Big Red, then I'll have a Barks root beer, please.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Coke's pretty good. Big Red has been a staple for Raider for as long as I've known him. True. Only Coke? I do like Coke, but it has to be bottled Coke from Mexico. Because that shit hit different.
Helicopter requested. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
I can't drink Coke anymore. No. I've been enjoying Jarritos, but yes, Coke definitely. But I'm not picky. I will say that much. Soda's soda to me. Gonna move slightly out of the way. Not me double fisting energy drinks right now. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Ooh, we got a poll. Let me see. Looks it up. As soon as I find this waypoint, I will. Hell yeah. Jarritos is good. I've never had it before. I don't know spelling though, so don't hate me. It's okay. We could never hate you, James. It's fruity flavored soda? Ooh. Even I've had Horitos. Come on, Raider. Listen, listen. Don't look at me.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Too late. All right, so that went relatively well. Trying to think how I want to handle this. No ginger ale option. Ginger ale's pretty good. I recently had the cherry. Wait a minute. I didn't know. This is new because I don't think I remember Quiet ever having that. That has to be new. Am I silly? Maybe I'm silly. I don't know. Do not come on, Raider, unless it's with consent. I mean, normally I'm the one. Anywho, don't drink their Coke flavor or Doritos is real bad. Oh no. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. I will keep that in mind. All right, so I would be
Select a mission.
a bad person if I didn't at least show off one of these missions. These are replay missions, but they have different challenge modes essentially. So subsistence is all weapons and equipment are on-site procurement, so we go in with nothing. And yeah.
Mission accepted.
The guava's good. Need to try the pineapple. Ooh, I would probably fuck with pineapple. Pineapple is really good. So I think I'm only going to show off one of these missions just to show off the challenge aspect of it. That'll be it. I'll do the rest of them off stream because we've already done these missions.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Not even a root beer option. Like the light flavor. I think root beer in general is just really good. That's me, of course, but I prefer Barks. Barks is the superior root beer. I love root beer. It's a problem. Nah. It's only a problem when you run out. I have a case of A&W root beer. Oh, yeah. I've also got some A&W right now, but yeah, definitely my preference is Barks. Barks is also the only one with caffeine. I agree, Raider. Hell yeah. Comrade emoji team. See, I knew you were cultured. See, James, this is why you're the best. But still a bottom. Hey, nothing wrong with being a bottom.
Analysis complete.
I did used to be an avid Coke drinker. Barks is best? Hell yeah. Cease this slander.
Detected. The map has been updated.
2 top fudge. I'm on mobile. That's okay. That's okay.
Any analysis complete. The map analysis complete.
Hey, James, did you take a look at your DMs? I took a look at my DMs. So, as with any OSP mission, our first objective should be getting a weapon. You know what this is about, Raider? Oh, I sure do.
Говорят, это тот самый, что убил воеводу.
Воеводу?
Героиню Великой Отечественной войны. Ее назвали матерью спецназа. Она дезертировала в СССР, а Штаты послали на нее убийцу. Ее же собственного ученика. Он хладнокровно убил наставницу и получил командование название Big Boss. Говорят, он вернулся.
Alright, so we gotta wait a little bit.
Роскошной жизни.
Because the bad part with just not having any equipment whatsoever is we just gotta wait. This is a sneaking mission.
Просто охренеть. Почему штаб ничего не делает?
I don't know if they give us any Fultons though, so that's interesting.
Guard post captured.
All right, we're about to find out. They did give us our Fultons, so that's good at least.
You gotta extract him.
Now we have something to defend ourselves at least, should shit get real bad. It shouldn't, but we should be fine regardless. Rude. James, when are we playing Rivals again?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Only person I talk to in DMs is Raider and sometimes ships? Hell yeah. My DMs are typically... I don't want to say full, but they're pretty active, I would say. Because all you guys are the best.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I don't talk to anyone because I'm bad at communication. Me too. Oh. Oh. Shit. See, this is why we,
Analysis complete.
this is why we have weapons.
Complete.
Now, hopefully they live, but we'll see.
Extraction.
Raider, you let me know for Rivals anytime I got a problem. Hell yeah.
Subject on. You made it.
You have arrived.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been
That antenna is one of the targets. There should be more. Keep looking.
And I don't want to bother people. That's me too. I always feel like whenever I DM somebody, I'm being a bother to them.
Analysis complete. Marker placed.
You're my target.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
Waypoint found. I can take a break from D2. What is D2? Diablo 2. Rox has been playing a lot of Diablo 2 here recently.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Yeah.
The map has been
That's another one of the targets. Do you see any more? That looks like the target.
Mission info
We know
has
where all
been
the antennas are now. Take out all three of them. How you do it is your call.
So this mission's actually pretty difficult, so we'll see what happens.
Clouds approaching.
Shit. This is bad. Aw, shit, this is real fucking bad. Oh, my thing didn't work. I'm sorry. Whoa? No, I don't want to restart from the checkpoint. 1 second. Let me get that fixed. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry, I was in the zone for a second. There we go. Rebellion. Blech. I've not seen anyone carry Doritos locally. I'll have to see if I can find it. Hell yeah. I also don't think I've seen it locally, so I will also have to keep an eye out. Shit's gone tits up, so... I've only got 1 round? That's crazy.
Good. That's the first one.
Oh my goodness, is that Guzzy? Hello, Guzzy. Oh! Few burrito places in my city have them, haven't found them. Way to go, boss. You took down that aging veteran. No. Is okay. Yeah, so I'll do this mission later, but that's kind of the gist of it. You go in with no equipment whatsoever. You really got a game out of your mind to do that. Yeah, everyone get you got Guzzy playing some Majora's Mask. But yeah, that's the gist of those, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get that AI pod. Yeah, and everyone get you got Cheems playing some Resident Evil Village. How are you doing, Guzzy? I hope you are well. Hope you enjoyed your walk, too. Cores! I can't spell. It's okay. I can't spell either. Oh my goodness, the big Tonberry? This one should be pretty standard, so we shouldn't have to worry about much of anything during this mission.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Also, I forgot. Did we send out our boys?
Please select a
Yes, they're still out there working. You do need more fuel resources. Oh my goodness, and a giant Golbat!
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Damn, I can send out a lot of boys.
Unit dispatched.
Oh my goodness!
Unit dispatched.
How many can I send out?
Unit dispatched.
There we go. Kojima, there's no Kojima command, unfortunately, but that is my husband. Hello, Mighty, how are you doing?
Enemy presence detected.
I keep forgetting to set out my traps. There we go.
Analysis complete.
We're gonna start off with funny? Hell yeah. So that means you're just sending Quarks a picture of my face, right? Because I'm funny looking?
Analysis complete.
So we're gonna do a little bit of manipulation here. So we're going to wait for this dude to come and take a look at the lights. And if we take him out, nobody just comes to follow up on it, so we just got to wait a little bit. Now we get to use the Hand of Jehudi. Alright, now we don't have to worry about that no more. Hello, Max! Imagine a Kojima command that puts a screen, that low-quality picture of Kojima doing the thinking pose for a few seconds. That actually might be a good idea. I might try and do something like that.
Analysis complete.
Oh my goodness, is that Death Moth? Thank you for the 60 stream watch streak. Just wanted to pop in and say I hope everyone's had a good day. No audio though. Aww. 1 second. I gotta say hi to Death Moth. I did it. I did it. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say we have to be a little careful here, and I fucked up immediately.
Analysis complete.
Oh, you're good. Alright, you're coming with me. You're pretty good.
On board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
That guy's a boaster, so he's lying. He's lying through his teeth.
Analysis complete.
Okay.
Analysis complete.
All right.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Me too.
Clouds approaching.
Jack.
There it goes. Goofy ass game.
AI pod launch confirmed. We'll pick it up. I wonder what kind of secrets are buried in it. I'll let you know if we learn something. Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body.
At Mother Base.
Could he really be dead?
Development.
Boss, head for Yaha Ovu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, then this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgin.
Ah, you don't say. Damn. Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, the man on fire is indeed Volgin. Also, we have lore. I forgot about that.
You mentioned that the man on fire was crushed under Sahelanthropus in its hangar.
Yeah. He was caught under the wheels of its transport platform.
But his body wasn't found.
What?
We searched the area the moment we arrived, but there was no trace of him.
I wasn't hallucinating.
I know. I trust you on that. That means someone must have taken the body. But when I got there, everything was still as it was. Even Skullface hadn't been touched. I can't see a reason to sneak into a place like that and drag out the biggest, heaviest guy there.
What are you getting at?
Only option left is he got up and walked away.
That platform ran him over.
Just ran him over.
You're saying that's not enough?
I don't want to believe it, but maybe not. He shrugs off bullets, even rocket strikes. There's no reason to think that would finish him. It seems ridiculous, but I'll start gathering eyewitness accounts just in case.
If you dig up anything concrete, I want to know.
You'll be the first, if I dig anything up. But I hope to hell I don't.
No kidding.
I gave Chips one honker so you can peep the other. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for the honkers. Excuse me. Alright, so we got more Metallic Archaea lore.
This is yellow cake that Cypher was having the PF's transport.
Just one as a treat. Hell yeah.
You, the boss, recovered it from a truck crossing the savannah. Are there metallic Archaea inside it?
Yes, the Archaea metabolize uranium-235 to subsist. They must be stored inside yellow cake, or they cannot survive.
So those biological traces we took for impurities were actually the real cargo.
Of course, they are deactivated, so they do not trigger a sudden enrichment. They are like baker's yeast. Yet, they do gradually enrich the uranium as they feed. I imagine you detected weapons-grade traces.
Yeah, we did.
And the malachite that was loaded on the truck had traces of uranium in it, too. So that's the flower, huh? Skullface was gonna sell do-it-yourself nuke kits. The uranium-enriching Archaea complete with a user's manual. And the ores with the uranium could be sourced by the client or provided by Cypher.
Even the trace amounts buried in common ores can be enriched to weapons-grade uranium by the metallic Archaea. Proving that must have been the most important factor of the trials. That and the ability to successfully prevent detonation.
So if the amounts of uranium in the ores are low enough, they can get past any inspection. And you only need a tiny amount of the Archaea to act as the yeast. No great challenge to smuggle that either.
I don't know what happened here.
First step towards saturating the world with nukes.
His plan. That was not my intention. My only goal in developing the metallic Archaea was to save the Dene.
What made you think a tool for creating undetectable nuclear weapons would save your people?
After 70 years, the Dene reclaimed the Navajo nation from which we were banished. We bore all the hardships of poverty, but we were proud to live off the land we called our own. But in the moment the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, everything changed.
I don't get it.
The nuclear arms race between the US and the Soviet Union began with the end of the Second World War. Suddenly, there was a massive demand for uranium. And it was our ill fortune that the ground beneath the Navajo Nation was rich with uranium ore. The Black Ana government set up mine after mine, and many of the Dene worked them, never informed of any danger. Every day, they went to work with no protection. The slag was simply piled out in the open. When rain fell, uranium traces left behind would seep out, and when the ground dried, it was blown about as dust. Land and water were contaminated.
You gotta extract him.
Many of us became sick and died. That pain lives on to this day.
I had no idea.
Wanting more than anything to revive the land my forebears left to me, I was delighted upon discovering microbes that eat uranium. If they could be domesticated, I believed we could rid our land of uranium.
Were you successful?
No. The research called for funding on a colossal scale. But nobody was willing to invest with no prospect of a return.
And that's when Skullface showed up.
Correct. I can save you and your people. We share the same will. That is what he said to me. And I believed him. Black Ana forced me to abandon my uranium cleanup work and focus on nuclear weapons. And he held all the Dene hostage. Today, the uranium mines within the reservation are finally closing down. It is simply less expensive now to source uranium overseas.
New victims, different places.
But uranium is a tactical resource. To rely on a foreign country for it is a difficult decision to make. And he was in the perfect place to influence that decision.
He could have condemned your people to the mines forever.
The contamination comes not only from uranium. The fallout from the Nevada nuclear tests also settled on our lands. As if our fortune were not already bad enough. We are also downwinders. To save the Dene, I must complete my original research.
So yeah, pretty fucked up, eh? How far are we? We're still away, so we can probably listen to a few more tapes.
The one that covers the parasite that lives on the surface of the skull's bodies is what gives them their power. Similar to my children who live in my skin. I modified the parasites I isolated from the body of that old man, differentiating them with various abilities. One that can blend perfectly into its surroundings by exposing the pigments in its cells at will. Another that, by harboring multiple species of metallic archaea, can oxidize and reduce metal. Isolating the one that covers and transplanting it into an artificial medium should provide the same abilities as the skulls, but they can only subsist within a human body. Once transplanted into the medium, they will eventually die. Another thing, the weakness of the one that covers is desiccation. Their surface moisture loss is greater than ours. The reason they give off mist is to alleviate this by releasing the salts inside them as microparticles. Water vapor condenses around them, appearing as mist. But this dries out the atmosphere until they cannot even produce mist. And once their supply of water from the host runs out, the parasites are in danger. They, along with their host, enter a form of suspended animation. However, a similar effect occurs if they come into contact with a large amount of water. Rain, for instance. The one that covers will temporarily abandon other processes in his eagerness to absorb the water. Pitijolone. Make the weather your ally.
Alright. Perfect timing. Alright, let's get to work.
Analysis complete.
You're okay.
Analysis complete.
You're pretty good.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Weather will clear shortly. Analysis complete.
Heads up.
Did they hear that? That's bullshit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, come on. There we go. That's bullshit, said Raider as he was in fact as it was in fact bullshit. Oh yeah. Oh, Dee, you gotta move out of the way, bud. Thank you. So you're no es bueno. You're pretty okay. Oh. Idiots.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
Okay. So we're going to handle this a little bit... Well, I was going to say we're going to handle this a little bit differently, but I don't think it's going to work.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Shit. There we go. Alright, they're starting to panic. Dee, I don't want to shoot your footsies. I also don't remember where the body is, so... My brain is telling me it's just, like, outside, but I could be wrong.
Analysis complete.
Ah, I was correct. Here it is. Can't believe I forgot to put a blanket on last night. My dad put my blanket on before I got up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I have stream open while I shower. Please keep Rocky company. I will. Meow, 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 meow.
Good. You captured it alive.
Gerbil. Bat. So yeah, that cutscene's actually very, very important because it shows that not all is what it seems in terms of what Snake is seeing.
I barely recognize you, Colonel. Skullface used your thirst for revenge against Big Boss, did he?
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Where even are we? We're on the quarantine platform.
Has been added.
Need to start shopping for a big enclosure for my new future pets? Hell yeah. Still gonna go the hedgehog route, or what you gonna get?
Please specify a project.
Her bandana, salvaged from the Lake of Nicaragua, and lovingly repaired, lowers occurrences of serious injury. You're right, Mecharator. It is time for a break, so let me go ahead.
Clouds approaching.
Do a couple of things right quick.
Specify a project.
Yeah, we can also get the flaming unicorn skin for D-Horse. So that's fun.
Roger.
Still a hedgehog, but the last cages I had were too small for the little beans. Ah, I see. Been watching friends and a streamer play Mugenics. The game is so good. It looks really good. I watched Carrick play a little bit of it, and it looked fun.
Side ops list updated. Mission list updated. Please select a mission.
Okay. Yeah, a couple of other missions over here, like the extreme missions, those are just harder. Enemies detect you easier. They deal more damage. Total stealth is exactly what it sounds like. You gotta be completely stealthful, otherwise the mission ends. And that's not like, you know, you get a second chance. It's just like, no, you fuck up, you people, the mission ends. Real quick before we go on break.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
And what do we have for side ops right now? Mine clearing. That's fine. Mine clearing. Alright, yeah. I think we can just focus on main missions today. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes, guys. Yeah, alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. I was taking a little bit of an extended break there. Want to kind of get in the habit of refreshing my box thing. They changed it? 1 second. 1 second. Gotta get my. Here it is. I see. Okay. I want to get in the habit of doing that because I notice sometimes the chat box is a little funky. But that's okay. No big deal.
Please select a mission.
Oh, let's listen to the briefing.
Research materials have been stolen from Code Talker's mansion. The materials were packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. You have to recover those containers. The pickup crew coming for those documents is none other than XOF. That's right. They're still active, even after Skullface's death. Now that he's no longer in charge, their original chain of command has been restored. Meaning if XOF gets those documents, Code Talker's research ends up in Cypher's hands. According to Code Talker, the research papers stored in that mansion account for over 50 years of study. The problem is the vocal cord parasites. If the papers documenting that research fall into Cypher's hands, they'll take another long, hard look at them. The ethnic cleansers we thought were history will become a reality. America, Zero, will have a weapon far more powerful than any nuke. Even worse, if this knowledge were to leak, the world, humanity, can't be entrusted with this kind of power. Recover the containers before the enemy extraction choppers arrive.
Easy peasy.
Accepted.
I don't think it matters which one we go to, but I'm gonna go to that one because it's a little bit more centralized.
Deploying.
Also, thank you for licking me, Rox. I don't know if it showed up on the break screen. It should have, but... It does, and it perfectly stops at the pits. Hate that.
Code Talker's research has been stolen. The research materials have been packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive. That area is being guarded by zero-risk security, and their client is XOF. If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cypher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your iDroid to order its development and have it dropped in.
We've already got that, so we don't have to worry about that part.
Be careful down there, boss.
Alright, let's go ahead and listen to our tapes.
The map has been updated.
There's something I've been wondering. Why are you called Code Talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? I know the term Code Talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war. But I did not go. I was already over the conscription age. However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a Code Talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code. Guards, they must know where the containers are. If you can just squeeze it out of them. Was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as Code Talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language.
Yeah. I'm sorry. So I guess we shouldn't be calling you Code Talker, huh?
No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me Code Talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a
Shit. I fucked up. I didn't know that that's how that was gonna happen. Ah, fuck it. Checkpoint. I fucked up. That was my fault. Apologies.
Your targets are 2 containers. Locate and extract them both.
On the bright side, the tape ended there, so. Did I mess up? Oh, I did. We'll do this one, then I'll go back up.
You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the vocal cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact.
How? You mean from your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George. This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name. Forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of filthy Navajo, the teacher made us eat a bar of soap.
Yeah, that was the U.S. government's education policy for Native Americans.
To erase our words was like erasing our people. Their education was tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Over time, the overt persecution of our language stopped, but to this day, it continues to be.
Oh, shit.
The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis. Nations can speak nothing else. And
That was awesome.
Our language. Across the world, minority languages are being destroyed by dominant languages. Boss. Looks like they're stepping up security around the target. Watch yourself.
Enter the vocal cord parasites.
Yes, I began thinking that minority languages needed some sort of deterrent against dominant languages. In order that their peoples and cultures would survive. It was then that I came across literature at the Foundation claiming that man acquired language thanks to a type of parasite, one that distinguishes between languages as a precursor to reproduction. If I could just resurrect it, make it more pathogenic, I would have my deterrent against English. But I failed to hide that aim from Skullface. He noticed. Yes, I wanted to retaliate against the English language. Though never did I intend to actually use it as he planned. You know how the story ends. I was forced to study how to make the parasites
Yeah, I can't make it from there.
all the world's languages. All but English.
However, he in fact secretly isolated an English strain.
I will not be held prisoner by the man's phantom. The English strain must not be allowed to exist either.
So yeah, never forget all the atrocities that have happened on U.S. soil. So, because all of that's very, very accurate. Minus the parasite part. That's the only fictitious part.
Our early warning radar still hasn't picked up the enemy choppers. But it's only a matter of time before they arrive.
Development project has been added.
Okay, so let's go back over here.
Volgin, the GRU colonel, was burned alive with a Shagohod during Operation Snake Eater 20 years ago. Despite suffering severe burns to his entire body, he still clung to life. After you left Seleniarsk, Volgin's body was taken to a research institute in the outskirts of Moscow. Modern medicine couldn't explain why he was still alive. Not that the colonel was any ordinary man to begin with. That constant electric current he had running through his body that he could unleash at will. To be honest, I was always uncomfortable around him. Thought I might get electrocuted just by standing nearby. The institute studying him was tasked with investigating and developing human paranormal abilities. The comatose Volgin was used to further the Soviet Union's research into such abilities. But not long ago, the facility burned to the ground. And Volgin's body was never found among the rubble, even though the fire started in the room where they were keeping him. This occurred at around the same time you woke up. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, then this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up...
Visibility in the jungle isn't great. Watch out. You could run into the enemy at any time.
Back in 64, in Seleniarsk,
feel the roots. The branches become one with the forest. The forest is aware of the enemy's noise. You must be too.
Your jet happened to crash nearby, far away to the north of that hospital in Cyprus. On board the plane was a young boy who was being studied at the same facility. The plane fell to Earth from over 8,000 feet, but the boy's body was the only one not recovered. At almost exactly the same time as the crash, Volgin awoke in that facility. According to the Research Institute documents, the gifts this boy demonstrated included psychokinesis and telepathy. To protect his mind from being inundated with other people's thoughts, he always wore a kind of gas mask. A rudimentary form of psychic insulation, apparently. We don't know where this boy is, but if Skullface is connected to him, we may cross paths with him yet. This boy is part of a new age, where nothing we understand about the world makes sense anymore. Don't let your guard down.
Detected.
Okay. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. So yeah, the whole thing about that is that Volgin was in a comatose state, but literally too angry to die. And when Psycho Mantis got near him, their minds kind of melded together because of anger.
Target extraction confirmed. That leaves one target to go. Take care of the next one. Boss, our early warning radar just picked up the enemy choppers. We'll keep you informed of their ETA.
We got time.
And extract the target. You can't go firing on the XOF choppers. If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against Cypher itself. That time will come, but it's not now.
The Darth Maul of Metal Gear's, pretty much. You joke, but that's basically what happened.
So what were they doing at Enzoya Badia, Baloo? That facility with all the people laid out in rows.
The abandoned factory Shivani was held in.
It is precisely as you guessed. Black Anna was coding languages into the vocal cord parasites. They infected the subjects with the parasites, then made an incision in the throat to expose the vocal cords. That allowed them to play recordings of a desired language directly to the parasites. The parasites learn the languages that way.
That's some teaching method. I just don't get how a bunch of bugs had the brain power for it.
They don't. Do not judge them by standards. They do not learn as a function. But how do they do it? What language the parasites react to is coded into their genes. You could expose the Japanese to English, and it would never learn the language and react to it. The pronunciation, rhythm, and structure are different. But what about, say, Spanish,
Woof. Okay.
Portuguese?
Just so I don't have to deal with them.
Two are very close. Yeah, they're
Hello, Daniel. I'm not Poppy. These are lies.
even
Boss, you don't have much time. Move.
Kaz, we got plenty of time, dude.
Portuguese will not copulate. Only when they hear Spanish.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And the majority of their offspring will be the same.
So it's a literal case of a mother tongue. But if that's you gotta extract him.
Different strains can be created.
All right. Target extraction confirmed. We've avoided the worst possible outcome. Exfiltrate the area. Go ahead and call the chopper. You can also exfiltrate the mission area by land.
Playing the tape
Roger.
helps to identify the mutant strains. Those specimens are then isolated and bred with one another.
How are you doing, Daniel? I hope you are well.
Specimens that react more strongly to Portuguese can again be selected and bred. Repeating this process creates a strain that reacts solely to Portuguese and never to Spanish. Mutation and selection. No different to breeding roses.
So you kept increasing the change over the generations, adapting them to languages from all over the world. Must have taken a hell of a lot of patience.
More like patience. Just how many died for this?
There's something I still don't get. In order to tell which larvae will react to Portuguese, you'd have to let them develop and then see which
The enemies notice the targets are gone. They'll be looking for you. Hurry up and exfiltrate the hot zone.
You can do that in a facility that small.
For normal, selective breeding methods, you would be right. But there is a more effective selection method when training the vocal cord parasites. Go on. It is not only when mating that the parasites listen for language.
We'll finish this up and then we'll head over there.
Larvae display markedly increased activity in reaction to particular language. The active eggs can be identified under a black light. So the eggs that react to Portuguese are selectively placed in the throats of subjects. So you see, narrowing down strains that react to the target language is an effective process. Though I'm sure that even so, many lost their lives to create the various strains.
Taken against their will into that dungeon.
There are two reasons for playing the tapes for the parasites. One, to isolate the eggs that respond to the target language. And two, to cause the specimens raised from the selected eggs to mate.
I get how the system works. But why do they respond to language before they even hatch? It's not like they can mate from inside an egg.
It is because the larvae learn the language before hatching.
Alright. Let's continue. I didn't throw down my cages. Let me do that before we hop in the chopper.
Gaining altitude.
So yeah, the whole vocal cord parasite thing is very interesting, but also very complicated. But it, like I said, it's very interesting. So, you know.
No enemy forces forces.
A fun listen.
Mission complete.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss.
A bee.
Boss, we got Code Talker's research materials back in one piece. The medical team has them under lock and key in the quarantine facility. The materials should help their research into the vocal cord parasites. Cypher won't be getting their hands on them now.
Oh boy. Capcom just be coming up with things. Listen, don't worry about that.
Good.
I got 6 gerbils. And a hornbill. A raven. And that's it. He's collecting pets? Absolutely.
About that AI pod you retrieved from Emmerich's research facility. Guess what we found inside? A corpse. Human. The pod maintained a low internal temperature the whole time, and very little outside air got in. That would have slowed down decomposition. Still, the remains were mostly skeletal. Estimated time of death is between 6 months and a year ago. We put the screws to Huey about it. Listen to the tape. Turns out it was the body of someone we knew very well.
That's actually a very important tape, so we're going to listen to that one here in the APC before we go back home.
Fine. Yes, Strangelove was doing AI research in that lab.
Why hide that until now?
Why? Okay, so what? I wasn't working alone. You've got to understand. You do understand, right? I didn't want to drag her into this. It's my load to bear, alone.
So you didn't create the AI intended to drive Sahelanthropus. It was Strangelove.
Skullface was never in favor of AI control. So naturally they argued. Strangelove, she got him angry, and he killed her.
How? You didn't see it? So you found her inside that pod after the fact. And you just left her body to rot in there. Or perhaps you put her in there afterward.
I asked him not to take her away from me.
So she was killed by Skullface, but you asked nicely, and he put her body in the AI pod for you?
That's right.
Pathetic. You know, we have another idea. That you killed her.
Me? I couldn't kill her.
You killed her and locked her body in the pod.
I wouldn't. Don't treat me like one of you. I can't just kill anyone whenever I feel like it. I'm a normal human being.
Oh, I see. So you just shut her inside and waited for her to die.
I would never do that.
What, you mean she killed herself?
Yes. She climbed inside that pod and shut the door. It can't be opened from the outside. It was suicide. Suicide, I said. She killed herself. She got in when I wasn't looking and suffocated. She'd often try to do things like that. By the time I realized and opened the door, she wasn't breathing. I got scared and shut the pod again. I couldn't bring myself to open it back up. That's right. Me? Kill her? What is wrong with you?
I see. Just tell me one more thing.
Haven't you gotten enough today?
Okay, I see it's a painful memory. You don't have to answer, just listen to the question. You see, we examined her remains. She had a scar on her lower abdomen, a surgical scar. It had been stitched up and had fully healed, meaning it was long before her death. She had a child, didn't she? Your child. Where's the kid?
How should I know?
So there is a child.
never seen his face.
What do you take us for?
They took it all. Even my child. I didn't even know he'd been born. I lost everything.
How old would he be?
It's 4 years since then.
And you know it's a boy.
Strangelove said so.
And his name?
We called him Hal, even though I never saw his face.
So there's the big reveal. Huey's a piece of shit. I think we can get the other cutscene if we head back home. Zach, thank you for the big peek. I appreciate it. How are you doing, dude? But yeah. I think I said it before, but Huey is Otacon's dad, so yeah. Yeah, everyone can check out Zach playing some Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm surviving, had some soup, hell yeah. I guess I haven't been home in a little bit.
No, idiot, stop! Snake. Now that would explain it.
Sorry. Guess I've been away a while.
Shouldn't be such a stranger. Such a bad example for the men. And he gets pretty lonely too.
Huey deserves the worst and deserves it permanently? Oh yeah. You're absolutely right, Dare. Hey, I'll be doing that again this week. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. It's me as a dog? You're Dee Dee? Wait a second. Also, hello, Cassie.
Boss, welcome home.
There's some cosmic comedy in being cucked by his own son. Oh yeah, that's some poetic justice right there. Like back in the day, weird as fuck. It's still kind of weird as fuck, but now knowing the context, hilarious. Make me lift weights, all right.
This is Pequod, on station at LZ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh.
Gaining altitude.
Pre this and Peace Walker, it was Otacon that was the fucked up one. Now we get it. Exactly. Which that's the interesting. That's why I always recommend people play it in order of release as opposed to chronological like we're doing for the marathon. Because it adds such a different perspective on things. That's not what I want. Base facilities.
Commencing platform construction.
3 hours, by the way.
Please select a mission.
Still working on that.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
So I think we're caught up on everything. Now it's just a matter of like doing shit. So there's quite a bit that we can do. So let's go ahead and do that mine clearing mission. There's only one in Afghanistan right now, so
To Afghanistan.
that should be pretty quick and easy.
Deploying.
Then we got to go tackle Africa again. And I think now that we've gotten like all the important tapes and everything, things will start popping up a little bit quicker, but we'll see. We'll see what hop on. Also, I think I need to start bringing Quiet with me on missions because there's an special cutscene we can get with her. I don't think it happens if we don't bring her, but I don't know because I think when I originally played it, I brought Quiet most of the time as opposed to Dee Dee, but Dee Dee's just so useful. He's the bestest boy. I don't know, Dogmeat's pretty good too. This is true. Dogmeat and Dee Dee best animal companions. Damn it. Alright. Oh, also we got the new Fulton extraction, so take a gander at this. 1 second. Gotta go to bed, buddy. That's not what I wanted. Alright, well. Although Dogmeat in 3 is not the smartest dog. True, true, true. Dee Dee, very smart. He's helping me sniff out these mines. Whoa! Boink. That could have been bad. Dee Dee got the cool factor, but Dogmeat will square up with Deathclaws. True, true. Mine played fetch with a mini nuke. Oh no!
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Oh, wait a minute, buddy. You're pretty good. So I might go snatch ya. This one I might have to blow up. I don't know if I can get close. Nope, I can.
You have arrived at your destination.
Also, sloppy mine placement on their part, by the way. Oh, perfect. The good guy's coming towards me. That's also how I learned about the puppy perk. Oh, yeah. Alright, where's the last one? There you are. That one's hard to see.
You have arrived at your destination.
Bingo.
Side ops list updated.
Oh, we
Extraction of
wait a minute.
Please select a mission.
Ah, we got a new mission. Okay. I will return to the APC before we tackle that one. But we're gonna finish up here first. Enclave soldier mini nuked my dog. No. You made him suffer, right? You can also listen to more about the vocal cord parasites while we're dicking around.
What language the parasites respond to is hard-coded into their genes, and that they don't have the brain power to actually learn a language. But then you say that the larvae at Nzoyabadia Bulu were learning the languages in the egg. Your story doesn't add up.
Your country is home to a unique songbird. The Japanese bush warbler.
Sure, what of it?
What a beautiful call it has. But no bush warbler can sing it perfectly at the start. As chicks, they can barely chirp at all. They must learn from their parents and other adult birds. Only then can they sing properly and attract females.
Me.
So naturally, there are individual differences in each bird's call. Though they start on the same footing, each bird is influenced by its teachers.
Roger.
Like the birds, the parasites have a genetic predisposition towards a particular language. But while in the egg, the larvae's ears are tweaked by listening to the voice of the host. This tweaking ensures that the grown parasites will react better to the host's speech pattern.
Why would they have an ability like that?
Well, there are distinct regional differences within even the same language. Rare is the language that has no unique dialects. Yes, learning the host's speech pattern before hatching attunes the larvae to whatever twist of pronunciation it will encounter. This adaptive ability is what makes them so formidable.
I see. So a language requires selective breeding, but the parasites can learn dialects by themselves.
Of course, having the egg-stage larvae listen to the tapes in the factory was not meant to teach them. It was more important to use that
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
strains. As I mentioned earlier,
It's not really accurate enough to use as a weapon. You could wipe out a neighboring ethnic group by accident if their pronunciation is too close.
what you say is true. In that sense, they are imperfect as ethnic cleansers. But for his purposes, they are good enough. His objective was not to exterminate any one ethnic group, but to render the world's lingua franca, English, inert.
No, because I think it was a satellite station introduced into DLC. No! I'm not cute. These are lies. Oh, okay. I was gonna play with the minigun, but okay, whatever.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
But yeah, I do appreciate that they went through to the extra effort of, like...
Side ops list?
I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers.
Of, explaining all the, vocal cord parasite stuff.
Some of the kids we've been keeping here have escaped. We don't know why they ran off, but it may have something to do with Ralph's death. The intel team's looking for them as we speak. I'll add information to your side ops list as it comes in. You need to locate and secure those kids. I'll try to find out what happened.
These ATB mines are actually really good. I think that's it for that. Okay, so let's, we've got a lot to do, actually. Let's head back to Mother Base real quick, see if that cutscene procs, and if it doesn't, then we'll just get back to work. Yep, it's gonna proc. No, it's not! Damn it! It took a half second longer to load, and I'm like, yeah, that's it, that's it.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
All right, now we got to say hi to the boys.
Welcome home, boss.
All right, and now we immediately call Pequod back.
Roger.
Combat support.
This is Pequod, on station at LZ.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Gaining altitude.
Yeah, I do also remember that when I was playing this originally the first time, that this is kind of the moment where I'm like, God damn, we got a lot to do. Look at that little shit. 1 second. Look at him being evil and British.
Clouds approaching.
All right. So I think we can go do that side quest with the kids right quick. And they're in 2 separate locations. I kind of don't like that, but okay.
Heading to Central Africa.
Quiet. That should be fine. Alright, so before we actually go on the mission, I'm going to take the last break of the night, and yeah, we'll be back here in just a few minutes, guys. Alrighty, guys, we are back. Thank you for dealing with the ads, as always. I appreciate it. Let's get this party started. Oh my goodness. Shit. I forgot to equip my new Fulton. Back? Are we so back? We sure are. Hello, Chips. Chips, you're supposed to be streaming, or just regular back. Regular back. How do I do this again? Here we go. Supply drop. Go. Wait, can I not equip it from here? I've never actually had to do this before. Here we go. Wormhole device.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
Be careful down there, boss.
Supply drop complete.
All right, babe, go do your thing. All right. So this is what I've been waiting for a whole long time. I know what I said. Our tool's been updated. We no longer have Fultons. We have something much better. We have the wormhole device, which I will let you guys see exactly what that entails soon.
Buddy has infiltrated our map has been updated.
But hello, Chips. How are you doing, dude? I hope you are well. Hope you enjoyed Celeste. Unless you're still streaming it, in which case, don't look at me. Animals. Oh, I stopped? Okay. Did you beat the video game? My old man bones are too weak. I only did most of Celeste. I beat the video game. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Anywho, here's this wormhole device. Get absorbed, idiot. There's still some post-game with Hundo. Ah, I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha.
Boss, you need to find those kids who escaped. Fighting's still the only way of life they know. If we don't bring them back, they'll just end up getting killed.
The map has been updated.
All right, Quiet's completed her scouting mission.
Analysis complete.
But no, dude, I feel you in the old man department. Me, oh, I can beat all of the Devil May Cry games in one stream. Oh, why do my fingers hurt?
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. So the advantages of the wormhole is that nobody can stop you from stealing shit.
but it costs a lot of money. Enclosures are no longer a problem, but yeah.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
I thought that was a dude. How's Raider doing? I think I'm okay. I am getting a little sick. I can feel it, but I've already taken some medicine, so hopefully I caught it in time. But we'll see what happens. So what I might end up doing is not using the wormhole for now, simply because it's very expensive. But we'll see what hop on. Quiet, don't shoot him. Don't shoot. Oh, she shot him. Quiet, babe. How could you do this? It's okay. The only downside of having Quiet is that she will kill everything in her path to save me. Oh, you know what? Here's a perfect example of how the wormhole works. So, oh. You're okay, bud. Get absorbed, idiot.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction.
Hydrate. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Damn, not the sickies. I think I've just got a like tickle in my throat. Is it the throat tickles? Yeah, exactly.
Support helicopter requested.
All right, so we can listen to some cassette tapes while we're on our way back. Oh my god! All right.
I have no doubt Skullface's plan is almost complete. At that point, I will no longer be of use to him. I must leave behind this record at least. A record of how the ancient vocal cord parasites became these abominable ethnic cleansing parasites. I believe...
I hope so. I hope I've crushed it before, you know, I die.
The first, as their name suggests, is ethnic cleansing. This conflict between...
Boss, get down. That's an enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
The weight of America and the Soviet Union is lifted away. The ethnic conflicts they kept suppressed will all rise to the surface. It is not difficult to imagine that the radical sides will begin cleansing their adversaries. But what if an ethnic cleansing parasite matching the language of the aggressors?
Ah, shit.
The aggressors would be washed off the earth. At the very least, the idea that retaliation
This is fucking bad.
eradicate your people would prove a powerful deterrent.
Oh, did he get him? Nice, Pequod.
Is the Englishization of the world. To cipher the organization, this is probably their main use. Man thinks in words, or rather, words are man's very means of thinking. If you erase the word representing some concept, the concept itself disappears from the world. Nishone means beautiful in Navajo, but the image that comes to mind when we say Nishone differs from the Blagana's beautiful. shore sky, a rolling landscape, lush greenery. The meaning we place in Nejone has its roots in Dene culture. If we lose the word Nejone, the images of our beautiful homeland would be washed away into oblivion along with it, just as Orwell indicated years ago. Cypher, being based in America, is pushing Englishization for this very reason. Suppose all 5 billion people on this planet come to read, speak, and think in English. Their wills could also be streamlined under English. Cypher's control would be all the easier. Economic governance would progress in leaps and bounds. The ethnic cleansing parasites would be a great aid in accomplishing this goal. There is no need to destroy every language besides English. All they need to do is weaken other dominant languages competing with it. Russian, Chinese, Arabic. If people know they risk their lives speaking such languages, they will flock to the lingua franca that is English. Cypher need not even focus attention on smaller languages. After all, they are already being eaten away by English. Business, education, film, commodities. English has permeated every area of global society. I can see this when I look at young Dene. Some of them have already lost their grasp of the Navajo language. It is said that over 2,000 languages of the world are facing extinction. This very moment, cultural concepts and forms of expression are disappearing forever. The spread of electronic networks gives greater meaning to Englishization. Networks have no national borders, but basing them on a single language, they can penetrate deeper into and between people. That basic point of unity provides the ideal environment for someone who aims to control people's wills. But how does this differ from building the Tower of Babel?
Very, very interesting.
This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing.
Yes, yes, yes.
Immediate removal.
Hey, girl.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Eight durables. Can't say I'm pleased about that. I'm still on the hunt for the elusive Tsuchinoko. All those jobbers. The jabronis. Ooh, I could work on my FOBs. I don't know. I don't know if we want to do that yet. Let's take a quick gander at our equipment. This might come in handy later, so I'll do that.
Development project has been added.
I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Alright, what's the main... Ah, here we go.
spot.
These are important.
We gave Ralph, that kid who died in the accident, a burial at sea. The man in charge of that facility has been severely punished. But ever since, the kids have been acting strange. It's obvious they've lost their trust in adults. I was getting reports of them ignoring the staff, or getting insolent, and even violent. And a few days later, several of the kids did a disappearing act. They snuck into choppers and shipping containers and got off base. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. These kids were born in a war zone, and forced to grow up as war fighters. If they're left alone, war is how they'll die. But I thought we showed them there are other reasons to live. I never liked having children on Mother Base. But the thought of them going back to the battlefield and picking up their old lifestyle is something I can't stomach. It makes me think of Chico, 9 years ago. We have to get those kids back. Hell, they know too much about our operation. I never expected even the kids to betray us.
Second one.
Snake, you remember the White Mamba? Of course, he's been going by Eli since we brought him on base. He was the leader of the child soldier unit we took out of that village and into our protection. Well, according to the kids you brought back here, all the escapees were especially close to Eli. There's reason to suspect he's behind all 6 escapes. We've already detained him. I'll be questioning him shortly.
Wait. You'll be?
Ocelot.
You're incapable of taking an impartial stance with those kids. Question them all you want. It'll get you nowhere.
Ocelot, you get too many kicks from your art of interrogation.
It's not a matter of art. It's about quick, minimal strokes of psychological warfare. That's what gets the answers. And it's the best way to keep both questioner and subject safe. The risks only increase the more an interrogation drags on. At that point, it causes as much pain to the inflictor as the inflicted.
Like I said, too many kicks.
What I'm trying to tell you is we need quick results. Otherwise, it'll be too little, too late.
I know that.
And besides, I know the subject. I won't go overboard with a kid.
Forget it. You're not needed. Snake, we'll want to question the other kids too. Be sure to bring them all back.
Okie dokie.
Please select a mission.
Let's go ahead and send out the boys again.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
And are there some in Africa too? No. No, it's only in Africa. Okay, never mind.
Please select a landing zone.
Gotcha. All right. Select equipment. Go back to good old reliable. There you are. All right, so we're going with the maxed out Fulton device because it's a lot cheaper. And I think that's it. I actually don't think I'm going to be using the Hand of Jehudi anymore because it's good, but the rocket arm is better.
Deploying.
Or at least a little bit more versatile. You've got range that can deal with threats that are right in front of you. Whereas you have to be a little bit closer with the Hand of Jehudi. God damn, this is a 6-minute ass tape.
Man of his words. Such irony. It was the vocal cord parasites that gave words motions and gestures. Then the vocal cord parasites infected his larynx. Man's transition to walking upright did not gift him solely with intelligence, but also with his voice. At the time, the vocal cord parasites never harmed man. They merely took a small measure of nourishment. In fact, you could call it
Oh, did the boys finish?
relationship. Some animal species use particular vocalization patterns.
No, they didn't. I don't know. Anyhow.
And reproduce
I can hear you complain now. Hell yeah. Hello, Cassie. How are you doing?
certain insects and also the vocal
Make...
cord
Damn it.
parasites.
Alright.
The difference is that the parasites themselves did not.
I'm gonna do it silently. That way I don't interrupt Code Talker.
They had their hosts, man, do it for them. Once secure on the human host vocal cords, a male vocal cord parasite caused the host to produce a certain sound pattern, something like a warble of a bird. Meanwhile, females parasitizing other host pharynxes need only wait.
I'm not cute or adorable. All lies.
They would manipulate their hosts into making contact with the person it came from. The female traveled through his host's
Had dinner and now I have to write. Ooh. What'd you have for dinner?
where the male was waiting.
I'm not Poppy, no.
Populated. We can only imagine how the female manipulated his host, but it was probably through smell. Smells traveled directly to the limbic system via the olfactory cilia in the nasal cavity. Volatile compounds released by the female would stimulate the limbic system, which controls instincts, making them
Chips is the cutiest of the patootiest? You mean the cuntiest? Yes.
kind of
Because I've been described as cunty more than once. Hell yeah.
to competition between
Chicken and wild rice and broccoli. Ooh. That sounds good.
Their hosts produce sounds perceived by females as more attractive, succeeded in copulating and producing offspring. Evolutionary traits caused by sexual selection are curious. The peacock's feathers, the mannequin's dance, the firefly's luminescence patterns, even with courtship behaviors that are not advantageous to survival.
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here.
Thank you, Ocelot.
Secure them.
And it escalates with each generation. The same was true of the vocal cord parasites. Courtship vocalization rhythms and intonations became more sophisticated, and in order for man to produce such sounds, they had to alter his vocal organs. By lowering the position of the larynx and developing resonating chambers, they enabled more complex pronunciations. But that was not all. The vocal cord parasites activated a transcription factor that would later control man's language ability.
Did it just say that mission fucking failed? That mission that was like 2-3 hours long?
Protein P2
I'm fucking pissed, guys.
activated
59%. You know what? Fuck them. I'm not gonna save them right now. I'll do it later.
brain function capable of creating sophisticated frequency changes. This was the pinnacle of the vocal cord parasite's prosperity. However, this sophisticated pronunciation control was too useful for man to ignore. Once human sexual activity ceased to be only seasonal, and having lost pigment-based sexual characteristics, distinctive vocalizations became the most effective means for humans to attract mates as well.
Hey, yo! Damn.
With logic pathways hardwired into the brain, or universal grammar, it was not long before advanced communication was possible. This was the birth of language. Luckily for man, it was around this time that a particular retrovirus was circulated. While not lethal, it infected not only man, but the vocal cord parasites as well. It is presumed that this virus removed part of the parasite's DNA and reverse transcribed it into man's reproductive cells. It was a vector. Among the genes it transcribed were the ones responsible for the production
From doing share chat. Oh, okay. Interesting.
of parasites vocalization genes written into the human genome. The parasite
You gotta extract him.
used to man now.
I should have actually questioned him, but that's okay.
Voice as he pleased, when he pleased, hindering the parasite's courtship vocalizations.
He's coming too. Roger that.
The parasites died out, leaving behind only the transcribed genes. The vocal cord parasites
Thank you.
were once in symbiosis with man. Its genes even became a part of his. Humans and parasites are extremely close.
Hint of barbecue. Ooh.
It will be extremely difficult for man's immune system to eliminate the vocal cord parasites. Even cutting them out will be no simple matter, which is exactly why these ethnic cleansing parasites are such a formidable weapon. The rise of the...
Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Alright, Code Talker, this is very interesting, but I can't deal with this. There's too much vocal cord parasite talk right now, and it's... There's too much vocal cord parasite talk going on right now. That is, while I think it's very interesting, I don't think me sitting in silence for the entirety of stream is also particularly interesting. I'm unsatisfied. I have no other snacks. No! Something that's... I'll listen to those on my own time because I think it's interesting, but these are probably a little bit more interesting for the immediate future.
Interesting facts about our skull-faced friend. 9 years ago, he was exiled to South Africa, stripped of political power. The upshot's that he ceased being a serious threat, in Cypher's eyes anyway. They eased up on surveillance, giving him an opening to establish his own military unit, one that answered to his will alone. Those men likely had no idea their orders were coming from Skullface. They probably didn't even know the organization was a part of Cypher at all. Anyway, it was in South Africa where he found renewed interest in parasites. And when he discovered the vocal cord parasite...
Shit. Whoa.
He began to make his plan. Wipe the English language out of existence. Free the world, not by taking men's lives,
But by taking their tongues.
in his eyes, the greatest symbiotic parasite the world's ever known
Isn't microbial, it's linguistic.
Words are what keep civilization.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, guys, why is it like this? Oh fuck. I hate it here.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
Yeah. I was typing that. Chips is also a snack. True. I've heard the phrase eat the booty like groceries, but unfortunate, yeah. I fucked up. I apologize. Yeah, that particular tape I've memorized to a T because I'm a fucking nerd and watched the trailer like a billion times.
There was something Skullface said. America is made up of many peoples, but those peoples never...
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
To hundreds of different ethnic groups, many of whom stick to their respective living areas. Little colonies, not interacting with other groups. Going out of their way to avoid one another. Their land, organizations, relationships. Thus, the United States of America is no melting pot. It is more of a salad bowl. It is not made up from one people, but for its minorities to function in society. A common ground is needed. Language. Even if the country is not one. No, because it's not one. A lingua franca is necessary. English. American hegemonism was born from the illusion that English could unite diverse ethnicities. In taking in people from around the globe. America became a microcosm of it. Now the boundaries between it and the rest of the world have become blurred. However different our
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
enables us to create symbiotic relationships with each other. If English can bring unacquainted neighbors together in America, this should hold true for the world.
You gotta come out, buddy?
Fallible that is the world can also become one.
As much as I hate to, I think I'm gonna have to murk everyone. Hey. 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 There we go.
Ik wil niet, prik niet. Moeder, alsjeblieft. Moet je te doen.
I guess I could push my plans back and go to do things true. Oh, I see, I see, I see. I got you, Cassie, I got you.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yoink. I'll share if somebody feeds me. Hell yeah. Oh, you're a bad man. Wink.
Shortly.
Gonna say, I hear their little fucking ploppers.
Moeder, alsjeblieft. Moeder, alsjeblieft. Moet je te doen.
God. This is bad. This is real fucking bad, guys. More ploppers. I've got to clear this area out before we do anything. Ploppers! Plop, 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 plop. Get pregnant, get pregnant! god. Okay. Okay, I think everything's clear. Yeah, I had to get the murder boner ready for that one. Oh yeah.
Making me worry like that.
Next weekend I can do whatever I want. True.
Boss, about the kids. It appears there's a movement among them to organize against us. I can think of only one person who'd be behind that. I'll continue to look into it.
Development project has been added. Development complete. Development project.
Alright, so again we have another very important tape here.
About the escaped children. Eli confessed. The way he tells it, they wanted to go back to the battlefield. Don't rob them of their freedom.
Roger.
If you bring them all back, there will be consequences. Next, they'll be asking for our surrender.
Consequences? What consequences?
No idea. That's all I have for now.
You're too attached to those kids. Stop protecting Eli.
Listen to yourself.
Let me question him, and we'll get some real answers.
Not necessary. I'll report as and when.
Okay, I think we're good now. I can do that every weekend. It's nothing special. Listen. Take care of yourself or else. I think I should just de-equip the car if I'm not going to use it. Because that's happening a lot more than it did in the OG, and it's bothering me.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Departing.
Alrighty, cool beans.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Good. You captured it alive.
Tsuchinoko? That's not a Tsuchinoko. Yeah, get her ass.
Please select a mission.
That pisses me off, dude. I guess I'm just gonna have to go out and find some more walkers to see if we can get something going with that.
Unit dispatched.
Okay, what else is in the side list? Oh my god! Let's see. Buddy equipment, because I think Quiet got a new thing.
Please Please specify a project.
Yeah, the sinful butterfly, which, motherfucker, that does a lot of damage, but it doesn't have any suppressors on it. That's okay. Let's go ahead and stop by Mother Base real quick, see if any cutscenes proc. But I can still tell you to. True. Oh my goodness. Ah. This cutscene's a little something. Just giving you a warning. I think it's very sweet, but people sexualize it a lot.
It's raining.
A little something. It's a little something. Again, I think it's kind of cute, but you know, I forgot about that part, honestly. Don't look at me. Quiet, dude, just be leaping true. Not the smiley faces, by the way. Yeah, Raider. Yeah. Why do people sexualize it? Listen, I forgot. It's what happens afterwards. Mecha Raider, not right now. Thank you for the dong. Anywho, I think that part's sweet because it's a very rare thing to see in the Metal Gear series where these hardened soldiers have a chance to, you know, not be a hardened soldier. That was so cute. See? See? Like, yeah, she's naked, but you know. Because, like, a lot of the things on Mother Base, too, like, especially in Peace Walker, because, like, they talk about how, like, the soldiers are playing soccer on the platforms, how they're tending to the kitten that they saved, you know. It's always refreshing to see, you know, these mercenaries, you know, be human, you know what I mean? I think that's a very important thing that isn't seen a lot in the series. Pushing my plan back, I must make noms and not because Chips told me to take care of myself. Human bodies being naked doesn't have to be sexual. That's kind of the Western mindset. Exactly, exactly. I agree. But I do think that that scene's very important. Like, and you know, no memes aside, you know, because it also shows that, you know, remember, Quiet was sent here to kill Snake, so she has fallen for him, and Snake is reciprocating, you know? That's another thing that they say in Metal Gear 1, that can love bloom on a battlefield. I mean, a network error has occurred. I don't have time for your fucking network. Huh? Whatever. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna fucking beat the internet's ass. 3 days! I don't have enough people to go send on this 3-day mission. Trauma bonding.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan.
It's kind of like with my whole argument with Chainsaw Man too, that you know, does it have sexual themes? Yes, but does it have, like, you know, like really good story points? Absolutely. I think I may do more Ori now that I'm at home. Hell yeah. But no, I think that scene's very sweet. So that's the point I'm trying to make. You know, my thoughts on Chainsaw Man. True. Also, did I say hi, Luke? I don't remember if I said hi. Hi, Luke. Oh shit! I have 16,000 points that I can use to get better soldiers. And 5 of them, too. That's pretty poggers. Poggers.
Be careful down there, boss.
Fuck that fucking rat. I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. Oh, excuse me. Oh, he's taking a little pee-pee. Good job, Dee Dee. Mecharator and Charles Esports Cheese are 2 arch enemies of mine. When I inevitably get good at art and or drawing and I make a like anime opening for the channel that includes you and Guzzy and Zach, I will make sure to have you fighting Charles Entertainment Cheese and Mecharator. Can I be an arch enemy, Chips? Damn. Hello, Mick. How are you doing? What time is it? It's almost 9, so we'll finish up this side quest, and that'll be it. Fight me to the death? Yo. Guards, retrieve the weaponry.
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
Target acquired. That's a fucking bear. That's a motherfucking bear. I'm gonna go punch that bear. Oh shit. He no-sold it, guys. Oh shit. I feel like we would both lie down and accept death. It would be a draw until one of us died of old age. Kind of had a crappy day at work, so glad to be home. Ooh. I hope it gets better, dude. Hopefully your night is more fruitful. Yeah, got his ass. That's right. Get out of here. Guys, I'm really scared of this bear, though. Glad you're home now? Yeah, for sure. Hey, hey, oi, oi, oi! Please go to bed. Please. Whoa! There we go. Jesus Christ. Hurt my dog. Dee Dee, where are you?
Dee Dee.
I'm kidnapping this bear and sending him to work in the mines. Oh, my precious boy. I'm so sorry. You did good, though.
Good dog.
My Shayla. Get out of here.
Side op completed. Side
Okay,
op
subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss, we found weapons in the children's section of the living quarters. As you know, weapons are strictly off limits. We've got some rule breakers. The weapons we found were handmade. Blades ground out of knives and forks, a couple of bow guns built out of scrap, and explosives made using detergents. And get this, the explosives were tightly packed with nails. The kids put the blame on, you guessed it, Eli. I guess that's what he meant by consequences.
I questioned him about it, but this time he claimed they want to be put out on missions. Send us to the battlefield, he says.
Miller, enough is enough. You've protected him too much already. It's my turn to question him.
Protected?
What Eli's doing is issuing a threat. Comply with my demands or I'll respond with force. But it'll be war at this rate. Forks and soap aren't gonna kill us, but some of them will end up dead.
Mick, thank you for the lurk.
Now, I hate to say it, but they want to be on the battlefield. It's time you gave up this fantasy.
Eli, he said they'd rise up against us if we bring the last kid back.
There, you see? Ignore his demands. Don't let him return to quarters. That attitude is contagious. We'd lose control over them for good.
For the time being, we've confiscated those handmade weapons. We're bumping up security and the number of psychiatric counselors. As for Eli,
he needs some very special care.
You mean solitary?
Well, we can't leave him in contact with the other kids. If you won't do it, I will. Boss, keep working on extracting those kids.
But fries in the air fryer? Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, lurk safe, Mick. I appreciate you, dude. I hope your night gets better. So we're a couple minutes off from ending, so we're just gonna go grab one more child, and then I think that's where we will call it for One second. Getting a little too big for my britches there, bastard Eli. Oh yeah, this little shit kid. Putting nails in bombs. Incredible. That reminds me. Yeah, everyone get check out Kitsune, who's streaming right now. Guess who we're gonna go raid? You know, kind of going back to what I was talking about with the quiet cutscene. I think one of my favorite moments in the whole series is when in MGS3 when Snake and Ocelot are fighting in the plane at the end. Me, if I go live right now. Damn! I mean, if you do, I mean... But no, at the end of MGS3, when Snake and Ocelot are fighting, and Ocelot asks Snake for his name, and he tells him Snake, and he's like, no, your real name. We're men, and we have real names. We're not animals. That little bit of humanity that they always add to the characters is, it's so good. That's one of the reasons I love the series. Because, as I've said before, Kojima's not subtle about his writing, but he has good writing. And another one of my favorite moments is like that in MGS4 too, so very excited to get back into that. Who knows, by the time we finish this goddamn game, it'll probably be out, the new one for the collection. Because what, we started this back in November, I think? So it's been a hot second.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
A game where you shit and poop and fart and man is the key player in saving the world, right?
Analysis complete.
Shoutouts to Johnny, though.
Analysis complete.
But you know what? He pulled a baddie by shitting and pooting. I'm fairly certain you can't see me in the sandstorm, Monsieur. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh, it's okay. He's just like, huh, dog? Oh, shit. I didn't know I didn't have a suppressor, guys. Uh-oh. Whoopsie doodles.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Congrats on your food bar? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. DD, please. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to murk some peeps. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, I probably could call in for some resupplies. But that would be silly. Hey there. Alright, cool. Oh, Dee Dee, you're so smart. You got up here so quickly. Can I extract you from here? I cannot.
Whole lot of trouble they put us through. Making me worry like that.
Oh, shit, this guy's here. That's right, bud. It's a hard shot. Perfect. I think I can... Yes, perfect. Alright, cool. Mission nearly complete.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
See ya, losers!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Perfect. Masterfully done. Alright, so we got a couple of important tapes, so let's listen to those right quick.
The kids you brought back to base have laid out the situation. They all escaped to each of their home villages, or were trying to get home, and lost their way. Not that homesickness is gonna explain everything we've seen.
Each of their home villages? They were trying to raise troops for the rebellion.
You really think these kids have an armed uprising in them?
You read the report of the security team member who had a rock thrown at him. There'll be a riot if we don't do something. And Miller, this is because you didn't act fast enough.
Fine. I'll admit you were right this time.
Seal off the kids' quarters from outside contact before it's too late.
All right.
Eli said his rebellion would start when the last kid is brought back, right? You better be ready to meet him head-on if it really happens.
Yeah.
You should have left it to me in the first place.
Boss, they're just kids. We have a responsibility to see that those kids make it. It's not about feeling protective or the pros and cons. I hate kids. That's exactly what I heard from the people who raised me. People who abandoned me, more like. That's the spark that kept me going, you know? I wanted to show those adults what I was made of. Wanted to get back at them one day. But before I knew it, I was all grown up. Never saw it coming. All of a sudden, people treated me as an adult. Some adult I turned out to be. But I feel like if my life had been different, if the adults I knew had been different, I could have grown up better. Yeah, that's it, all right. I wanted to use those kids to test that theory. That's all this was. From their point of view, I'm no different from the assholes who gave me a hard time. When this is all blown over, I'll talk it out with them. If that's still possible. Boss, there are still kids out there. Bring them back safe.
Boss, it's me. Eli's revealed what he wants. He wants to speak with you. With Big Boss. He just said, bring my father here. Eli's too smart for his own good. No way to tell what he's thinking. All we know for sure is his men are important to him. That means we can use the escaped kids as leverage in any negotiation. Once you've brought the last one back, I'll interrogate him. If the kids do rise up, we'll meet them full force. End of story. I didn't want things to turn out like this. We could have prevented it, but it's too late now. If Eli means to take this all the way, he's gonna force us to do the same. Boss, go get that last kid.
Alright, one last thing. We're gonna go head back to Mother Base, see if we proc any more cutscenes. I don't think we have any more. Not until we complete some more main objectives, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, We're good. We're Gucci. All right. So I will deal with that on my own time. So let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? Like I said, I think I know who we're gonna go hang out with. There she is. Audio. Thanks for stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I'm also going to try and finish up some of those side quests, so yeah. I wonder where we go. Damn, spoilers for the raid? Listen. Raid for followers and subs. There are my socials. Discord. There's a D&D. There are my wives. Did anything happen today? Thanks, Stream Reader. I love you. I love you! No, it doesn't look like anything happened. Well, actually, no, lots of things happened. Thank you for all the gigantified biddies. I appreciate it. Those don't show up in my thingy thing, in my alert notification things, so I apologize. But I appreciate it. You guys are the best, and you grace me with your presence. But anywho, that's it for today, guys. Tomorrow we're going to play more Metal Gear. Like I said, I'm going to try and catch up on all those side quests. Maybe do a couple of those hard missions. And yeah, be good. Finish your homework. Remember to love each other and yourself. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Adios.